Stew here with Raid Shadow Legends to go over 2.2 and everything we did last night on stream. We were on there for 6 hours and 30 minutes. It was a lot of fun. The game was closing down a lot, coming back up. We had to wait to really get into it all, but we had fun doing the advanced quests. We went over everything we needed for the Forge. We also had a brand new update for the game. So yes, they told us about 2.2 before, but they changed some very small things in here. We do have a new legendary champion in the Undead. I'm sure everybody has seen that by now. They did also change a few champions in here. So if you look closely through these detailed notes, you will see, especially for somebody like, where's Drexstar Blood Twin? They changed his A1 to go off of defense instead of defense and attack, and they lowered his skill cooldown on his AoE. So they did make him better. There was like one other champion that they changed as well. Let's go over the quests right now, the advanced quests, how hard these are going to be, what kind of input we gave to the Diamond to give back to the company about all these, because I feel like using 3 glyphs every day, obviously it's not every day. There are a whole bunch of quests. Very randomized. Everybody will have different quests, different 10 quests every day. If you do those 10 quests every day, after 25 days, you will get a legendary book. It will reset. There is no cooldown on this. So if it takes you longer than 25 days, like if I have to miss this use 3 glyphs, which I'm not going to use 3 glyphs ever again. I can't afford to use 3 glyphs if this pops up often. Then I'm just not going to do it. This fight the Demon Lord with 1 rare champion I think is not good at all. 3 glyphs isn't good because we don't have an unlimited supply. Yes, some of these quests are giving us additional keys to do in the crypt, which is very, very cool. I like to have that. And they give us 6 on whatever's open. Like any crypts that are open, they will give you 6 additional keys on each of those. So I get to run one with 4 keys on 21, and then I get to run another one on stage 9 with 2 keys, or you could do, multiple stage 1s, whatever takes 1 key. But I don't think it's fair to use 3 glyphs. Also, fighting the Demon Lord with 1 rare champion is too much as well. The main thing about fighting a clan boss with those keys are that we don't have unlimited keys. They're not regenerating back. If it tells us to do something in Classic Arena, right here, with a single faction, those keys come back, right? We have these arena battles that will regenerate over time, so it's not that big of a deal. If we have to lose one of these, keep in mind, none of these say that we actually have to win. They always say to use something in Tag Team Arena or in this arena, but it doesn't say we actually have to win the fight. And you can always, if it ever says to do something like beat a faction war boss, then drop down to the lowest faction war boss you can do and just burn right through it. Again, I don't like that because you want to do stage 21 if you can do 21. You don't want to go down to a lower one, but if you have to, then do that. That way you can get your rewards and you'll be able to get your books over time. But if you do want to skip one, it's okay. This will never go away until you complete it, and then it will reset. You'll be able to do it again. So if it takes you 26 days, 27 days, 30 days to do it, that's okay. Not a big deal. So you'll be able to get through that. But I did give them the input that using a rare in Clan Boss is not very cool because we only have a limited amount of keys. It's very hard to do Clan Boss for some people. Maybe you're using all epics just to get through Nightmare, 2-keyed or 3-keyed. You don't want to have to be forced to throw a rare in there, and I don't think you should have to. You should not have to be forced to gear that rare out if you're not using that, and to use that. Yes, there are a lot of unkillable comps that use rares, especially a Painkeeper in there. I get that, but still, this I believe should be removed. And the 3 glyphs, it's up to you. I'm just going to skip it next time it's up. I don't want to start using all my glyphs. Even my lower glyphs, I'll run out. If this comes around enough, I will run out of lower glyphs probably. But still, that's not that big of a deal to me. We can leave that in there. No problem. So we did complete it. We do have things to do in the Forge. The Forge to me isn't that big of a deal. It's something we need layers upon layers in the game for fun things to do. But I don't consider this just fantastic. I can't wait to forge new artifacts when I have the mats, the materials to do it. But it's good. It gives us a reason to go to these different areas and to collect more resources. Maybe you didn't feel like doing Faction Wars today. Well, you need to do it not only for your Faction Wars glyph, but now you have additional advanced quests and you have additional materials that you're going to get from there that you need to go in there. So it just gives you more of an incentive to go to places and to get things. I like that very, very much. These stones right here you can only get from Faction Wars, as you can see. The epic versions do drop from 21. I ran through 21. I got both. I got the higher version and I got the lower version when I ran through 21. Like one time was a drop for the bigger, one time was a drop for the lower. So you can get them anywhere. I don't know yet what tier you have to be at to get this higher version. Like, do I have to be at Faction Wars stage 15 to finally start getting these legendary soul stones? I don't know yet. I haven't gone through that. I just went to bed last night after that stream. And to forge these are the same ones. You get the same thing from Faction Wars here. And we can play around with our charms and our gems now. They're doing events to give us a chance to use these. Now, the event that's going on right now is super easy for all of us to do. The events will not be like that in the future. I can guarantee you that. So we do have some in here. Unfortunately, we cannot double up. We just get a 2x chance to get a shield. The one here where it talks about a percentage base to get a speed charm, you can't. 50% chance of a speed substat. That's actually big. Before it said 2%. Do you remember that? So this has changed as well. Before it said 2%. 50% to get a speed substat is really nice. So maybe I will really be into rolling these. But I only want to roll them if I can get a Lego. Right? If I can sit here and get this charm to where I could get a higher chance to get a higher rarity. And then even if I want to get a weapon or a shield, I don't want a shield right now. But if I do want to pick one, I've got the mats to do this. But they are going to run out, right? They are going to run out for sure. They're giving us right now so we can try it out. But a 50% extra to get a speed seed but a 50% extra chance to get a substat is really good. 50% extra to get these substats. I like this. I actually do like this, and I can't wait to see how we can collect more of these, especially the speed one here, or maybe the accuracy or the resist or whatever you need. Is crit rate on here? Crit rate is on here. Wow. But we can only do one. We can't do, I would like to do speed, substat, and crit, and then roll it and see what we can do. If you want to look at the chances, you go down here to the bottom right. You can see the chances that they're going to tell you here to get, and if you use a charm, you've got a 7.5% chance to get a legendary artifact, and then you've got a 15% chance if you use a charm here. So all the stats are here to do this. The artifact sets to me are okay. Swift Parry is very good for a stall team, especially at reset. It's just 50% chance to place the unkillable here. Kind of annoying. The deflection is okay as well. This resilience, I'm not a big fan of this set. I think we have other sets that are comparable to it. I'm not going to go out and craft this one. The perception one is a 5% additional speed onto the accuracy that we currently have. Good to have, right? It's a step up, and that's probably what they'll do with all the artifacts they put in the Forge going forward. We'll have lifesteal with 5% speed or 5% attack, something like that, and they'll just keep adding to it, right? Give us more reasons to come in here, use our materials to do this. But you can see right now with the events where we're getting like the charms, where we get the good stuff from. And this is a very easy one to do. So make sure you're coming into this dungeon diver and getting this cleared out. This one is super easy. We have one more day and 11 hours left. Go in there, get it done. It's a give me. That one is definitely a give me. But look at this event one with tournament one. So the tournament for classic arena takedown. I think I got these sides without hardly doing anything. But look up here. To get the rarity and to get the rarity charm and then the rank up charm, you got to be first place to get this one, and then second and third. And then they're only giving also out the substat charms to the top 20. It's kind of hoping it would be all the 100 that participate in it. I don't really like doing it as the top 20 here, but they are trying to give it out to more players, so I guess that's a good thing. Again, this really feels like a give me, how they're giving us these parts of the charms. I doubt they're going to give us this all the time. We'll just have to play it by ear, see what happens, see what we can do. Then we got this additional dragon tournament that came out of nowhere. Well, that's the older one, right? So 2 dragon tournaments going on right now, doubling up. This one again has some more charms. Looks like it's pretty easy to complete. And then look, for first place, second place, third place, we're giving out some more rewards here. So it's fun, right? We've got more things to look forward to doing. But again, you're really going to have to start working on your faction wars. Plus, if you didn't see, we've got a new faction war champion coming out in 2.3, and she is nuts. The one that they said they were going to give us once you complete all of faction wars. Now, I've completed all of faction wars a while ago, so I will get her immediately, it says. Don't worry, we're going to do a different video to go over her because she is insane. So they're giving us that legendary champion if you 3-starred everything. But you need to be able to start doing higher faction wars to get these materials, right? You're going to have to get all this stuff. You want to. Otherwise, you won't be able to craft these artifacts. So if you've hated faction wars before, get on it. Glyphs are amazing. You want your glyphs in this game. Even the lower level glyphs. You want them to do a clan boss team. You want to get that additional speed, maybe 1 or 2. So it doesn't matter. Just run through the easiest one you can run through in faction wars and start working on your teams. I know it's a long process. You need a big roster to do it. You need a lot of artifacts. That just gives you something to work toward in the game. Something long-term to do in the game that's fun. And then now you even have more of a reason to do it. Great stuff. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate your time. And I will see you guys all on a video soon.